Hello, my name is Sunde, a Microsoft 365 certified professional. Also, I'm Azure certified expert. So in this video, I'm going to be taking us through the configuration of DKIM, popularly known as DKIM. What does DKIM does? DKIM stands for Domain Key Identified Mail. What the DKIM does basically is it prevents spoofing. So what is spoofing? Spoofing are forged emails. So emails that are being sent by illegitimate senders. So those are spoofing. So what DKIM basically does is to prevent emails coming from illegitimate sources. So this works by appending a signature to the outgoing emails. So on the recipient end, the emails will be decrypted by using the public key from the domain name system. So I will be putting us through how to configure the DKIM in Microsoft 365. In Microsoft 365, for DKIM to work, you need to configure two CNAME records in your domain hosting provider. So in this video, I'll be showing us how to do that. So the first thing to do is to um, bring up the host name and the value. So you can just go to Microsoft. You can just go to this documentation. Just type in Picking Microsoft 365. So can you see how to use DKIM? Click on this. Then scroll down to this. Scroll down to this information. Looks like I'm too fast. Okay, this is the value we want to copy. So I'm going to copy this to a notepad. I have my notepad open already. I'm going to paste this in. So we have, these are the two selectors we need to publish. The first one is the selector one dot underscore domain key. So the value is selector one dash domain GUID needs to be replaced. So we need to replace this domain GUID with your custom domain. So take for example, if my domain is 2turkey.com, so I would come under the domain GUID. I would delete everything, then type in 2turkey-com. Note, I'm using a dash because that is the way the documentation required us to put it. So kindly replace the dot, the period, with a dash. So on this same selector one value, I'm going to replace the initial domain with my initial domain. So to get my initial domain, I'm going to go to Microsoft 365 admin portal. So I'm going to click on show all. Then I'm going to navigate to settings, then click on domains. Now, this is my initial domain, also known as the default domain. So I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to copy. So I'm going to go to the notepad again. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to replace that with the initial domain. So I'm going to do the same thing for the selector 2. I would change this to 2techie-com. And also I'm going to replace the initial domain with my initial domain, which is the 2techie.com. So once this has been done, you're going to go to your domain hosting provider. You could be on GoDaddy, you could be on Name, you could be on any domain hosting provider. So just navigate to your domain hosting provider and go to the domains. Here I'm going to go. I'm already on the domain. Let me just quickly navigate back. Hmm, okay, let me an error there. So I'm navigating to from here. I'm going to navigate to the zone editor. I'm going to search for that. Click on the zone editor. So here we have two domains. We have the 2techie.com as well as 2techie.com.ng. So I'm going to configure DKIM for 2techie.com. So I'm going to click on manage. So here, what record that I want to publish is the CNAME. So here I'm going to click on this drop down and select CNAME. So I'm going to navigate back to the notepad and copy the host name, which is the selector one dot underscore domain key. Copy that. Navigate back to the cPanel. Under the name, paste it. So you can change this TTL, the time to live, to 3600. So I will navigate back to the notepad and copy the value. Then paste. Then save. So that has been added successfully. Now I will add the second CNAME, which is the selector 2. Click on add another CNAME. Go back to the notepad, copy the host name for the selector 2, which is selector 2 dot underscore domain key. Sorry about the background noise. So, I'm going to copy this there. It's going to be under here. And going to go back to the notepad. Copy this. That's the record, the value. I'm going to change this to 3600. Click on save. So once this has been done, I'm going to navigate back to the Microsoft 365 admin portal. So you can enable your DKIM either from the Security and Compliance Center or from the Exchange Admin Center. So I'm going to show us how to enable the DKIM on these two platforms. So I'm going to click on Exchange. Okay, I'm going to navigate to the classic Exchange Admin Center. So can they navigate to from here? You navigate to protection. You can see under protection we have the DKIM. So I'm going to click on protection. You can as well click on DKIM directly, but click on protection, then navigate to DKIM. So here we can see that the DKIM is currently disabled. So what I'm going to do, we can see for the initial domain, the DKIM is always enabled automatically. That is done by Microsoft. So, but for your custom domains, the DKIM, they are not always enabled. So that's why we're doing this. So we're going to click on enable. So kindly take note, once your record have been published, it's going to take some time for the propagation. So once you added your records to the domain hosting provider and it takes some time, and you click on enable and you're getting an error, sometimes it takes time to propagate. You have to wait for up to 24 hours and you can try again. So then you'll be able to enable. So if you have a record and you're trying to enable and you are encountering that your record has not been added. So kindly give it some time and come back and try again. So we can now see that my record has been published and the DKIM has been enabled. So I'm quickly going to show you how to enable it using the security and compliance center. So I'm going to click on the security. Oop, error encountered. Okay, let me just sign out of the Gmail. So let me try that again. Security. So under threat policy, go down, click on DKIM. So under DKIM, you can see the custom domain. Click on the custom domain. You can see that DKIM is enabled. You can as well disable it. Click on OK, then enable it back. Click OK. So that's the way DKIM is configured. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like this video and follow this page. Thank you so much for your time. And you can as well give a comment. If you need any question, I'll be glad to respond to them. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.